evening, traders. This is Brian with TraderShark.com, an educational website to learn how to trade the E-mini S&P futures. I'm going to go through 2 days today, Monday, June 17th and Tuesday, June 18th. The market here on Monday, June 17th opened up at 1631.50, represented by this white dotted line. We had an 8:30 news report and a 10 o'clock news report. 10 o'clock news report being the housing market index, and it was much better than expected outside of consensus range. The market did not quite take off as dramatic as we expected it to. I had an opportunity to get in long, took a stop out, forced myself out for -8 ticks. Continued along our moving average, a little bit of sideways motion. Still didn't move with the emphasis we were expecting to have. Trade here, got on the first target, got stopped out for -2 ticks. And as we watched the sideways motion continue to chop into the no trade zone. Once we got into the no trade zone, notice the sideways chop from 11:30 to 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. Immediately coming out of the no trade zone, opportunity to get long, target 1 and target 2 hit for a total of 8 ticks. And then at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, we don't really want to be caught in any long positions. And in this case, the sell-off occurred quite dramatically. We don't usually take the initial move because then you're trying to call a top. We try to avoid calling tops. We had a nice little pullback here. Entered target 1 and target 2, total of 6 ticks. And any of you that held on for a third contract were able to pull in 2 or 3 points on the specific trade. Opening price did not pose any type of support, operated as resistance level, and continued lower. We had a nice little trade there for 17 ticks to the downside as the market sold off all the way down here to 1624. With a bounce off of the bottom, we were able to break a significant level. Nice little pullback for an opportunity to get long. Had 2 separate positions going on here. One for a total of 10 ticks, one for a total of 14 ticks, and then scaled out right here at around 1633.50. Market continued higher. For the day, we ended up with 7 trades and 45 ES ticks. Going into the next day, Tuesday, June 18th, from 9:30 to 9:45, we did not take any trades. Opening price was at 1634. An opportunity to get short. Did not even get our first target off. Forced ourselves out based on our internal indicators for a total of -6 ticks. Continued on. Realized we were going to be pushing higher. Right here at about 10:25, we had an opportunity to get long. Target 1 and target 2 hit for a total of 10 ticks. Another pullback. And then once you get into your third or fourth pullback into the trend direction, I kind of start scaling out my second contract sooner. So in this particular trade, 2 ticks and 4 ticks, and I was happy and I got out. We then saw a little more of a dramatic pullback. A lot of strong overhead resistance here at about 1643. Scaled out at 1642.5. Total of 8 ticks on that last trade. Going into the no trade zone, did not take this final trade going into the no trade zone from 11:30 to 1:15 Eastern Standard Time. It seemed like there were some pretty dramatic moves, but all in all, you got lower volume, higher volatility. Coming out of the no trade zone, again, there's our 2 o'clock time frame. We did not have any setups to get short. There was a nice setup to go long. I did not get into this one as the market moved higher after 2 o'clock. And going into the close, that was it for the day. We basically had 4 trades for a total of 18 ticks. To learn more about these and more advanced trade setups, or to get a copy of the Trader Shark trading manuals, please visit TraderShark.com. Thank you. Have a great evening, and I'll see you in the Shark Den in the morning.